Welcome. Thank you for spending time today learning how educators like you can support students as they become more cyber aware and learn how to safely navigate the global digital world. In this video, you will learn about the Security Awareness Curriculum and the ways you can implement the curriculum to best meet the needs of the students in your classrooms. We have a lot to cover in just a few minutes. The best way to learn how to implement the Security Awareness Curriculum is to explore the resources that are included in each lesson. As you learn how to use the teacher resources, student materials, and multimedia assets, you will also see examples of how each lesson can be adjusted to fit into your classroom schedule and meet your students' needs. You will learn how you can differentiate the material to accommodate learning styles and levels, and ways to include cross-curricular content, project-based learning extensions, and school-to-home connections. Teacher resources include optional background information, step-by-step lesson plans, and multimedia slide decks with speaker notes and embedded videos. Videos are also available separately, giving teachers the flexibility to show the videos, share them with families, or download them and include them in their learning management systems. Teachers need to know that the content they teach is relevant and up to date. To guide students, teachers also need to feel confident in their content knowledge. Every lesson includes background information, including technical information, action steps, and facts that will empower teachers and help them feel confident and knowledgeable as they teach the lessons. The Cyber 7 background information is an optional resource. Some teachers may already have the expertise needed to teach the lessons. Other teachers may decide to use the background information to educate themselves about the cybersecurity knowledge and skills they need. Background information is also a go-to resource that teachers can turn to when students or families have questions, allowing them to feel confident that the information they need about cybersecurity skills, safety and security, and digital resilience will be at their fingertips. Plus, background information provides an opportunity to train the trainer and ensure that classroom teachers have the security awareness knowledge they need to help keep themselves and their students safe online. Each lesson package includes an easy-to-follow lesson plan. Teachers can follow the plan in order or choose from lesson customizations that allow them to teach in the way that works best for them. Each lesson plan includes the following. Each lesson in the Security Awareness Curriculum begins with the end in mind, helping students achieve lesson objectives in 3 categories: security awareness, technical skills, and digital resilience. Security awareness is the knowledge and understanding of risks and benefits in our connected digital world. Students will weigh the pros and cons of technology and will learn how to stay safe and secure online. Technical skills include relevant, age-appropriate technical vocabulary and procedural knowledge that students can use to keep their devices, accounts, and information safe and secure. Students will learn to adjust privacy and security settings, understand terms of service, and learn where to look for information and directions to take control of their online security in an ever-changing digital landscape. Cybersecurity technology and the human factor combine to help create a secure digital world. Having digital resilience means being able to take practical steps in order to recover and move forward when things go awry. The objective of developing digital resilience is included in each lesson because having technical skills and being aware of cyber threats is not always enough to stop a cyber attack. Teachers can incorporate security awareness lessons into the academic content that they're already teaching. Suggested cross-curricular connections show how lesson content and activities can support academic goals in language arts and literacy, math, science, social studies, and visual art. Every lesson includes optional opportunities for students to reflect on their growth in 2 of the 6 C competencies: creativity, critical thinking, compassion, computational thinking, communication, and collaboration. These opportunities allow teachers to integrate the lessons into Portrait of a Graduate frameworks, competency models, and other social-emotional learning. Key definitions for important terms are highlighted in the lesson plans to ensure that teachers and students understand the technical terms discussed in the lessons. Every classroom is different. That's why each lesson plan includes suggestions for adjusting the lessons to meet the specific needs of teachers, students, and schools. Suggestions for optional cross-curricular connections, extensions, and multi-day projects give teachers additional ideas for integrating the lessons into their curricular needs. Each lesson package is designed to work as is. Teachers know their students, subjects, and standards best. The inclusion of additional options gives teachers the flexibility and creativity to adapt the lessons to meet their classroom goals. Options include teaching a condensed version of the lesson, lasting from 60 to 90 minutes, as well as ways to divide the lesson over several class periods to allow time for the pre-teaching of vocabulary and key concepts, or additional classroom discussion, or to accommodate shorter class periods over several days. Other adjustments include options to make cross-curricular connections and opportunities for students to use the knowledge they constructed during the lesson as a foundation for project-based learning extensions, including activities in which they can put their learning into practice and make a difference in their schools and communities. Each lesson plan is easy to follow, with step-by-step instructions and talking points designed to guide teachers through the lesson. The Cyber Lesson Plan is based on the 5E instructional model, which focuses on allowing students to understand a concept over time through a series of established steps or phases. These phases include engage, explore, explain, elaborate, and evaluate. The 5E model guides students to construct their knowledge as they activate prior experiences and use collaborative and active learning to grasp new concepts and skills. With the Cyber Lesson Steps, students are active participants in their learning. They have voice and choice as they build a strong foundation of cybersecurity knowledge. The Security Awareness Curriculum includes everything teachers need to teach the lessons in their classrooms. Slides with comprehensive speaker notes, available as Google slide decks or PowerPoint files, guide students and teachers through the lessons, highlighting vocabulary, reflection questions, scenarios, embedded videos, and directions for student activities. Every lesson includes short, engaging videos to facilitate students' learning. Each lesson includes an introduction video that encourages students to activate prior knowledge and experiences and become curious about the lesson topic. Later videos highlight key concepts and bring expert perspectives in instruction. The final video, about digital resilience, guides students through ways to recover when things in their online world go awry. Videos are embedded in the slide decks and are available as separate, downloadable multimedia assets. Each lesson includes a variety of handouts. Each handout is designed to support different parts of the lesson and student learning. For example, student lesson notes include note catchers and graphic organizers that support and guide student learning while reinforcing crucial information. Activity handouts include directions and open-ended prompts that help students construct and synthesize their knowledge through collaboration and creativity. Optional journal pages encourage students to reflect on their growth in future-ready competencies and cybersecurity knowledge. Created with input from classroom teachers, printable student-facing resources are designed to allow students to practice writing and note-taking skills, synthesize their knowledge through collaboration and classroom discussion, develop creative solutions, and reflect on their learning through journal prompts and open-ended assignments. Lessons also include answer guides and optional rubrics to make assessment, grading, and student metacognition easy. Note catchers and graphic organizers guide students as they take notes, record facts, and write down key information from the lessons. Handouts reinforce vocabulary and concepts from the You'll Need to Know section of the lessons and help students retain the information they will need as active learners and problem solvers. Handouts for active learning reinforce different learning and communication skills. From open-ended journal pages that offer students a space to reflect, to creative activity pages that support students as they apply their knowledge and collaborate to plan solutions to cybersecurity situations, to conversation cards that facilitate conversations in class and at home, there are several flexible options for active learning. These handouts allow students to construct their knowledge and create together. Accompanying answer guides help teachers ensure that students understand lesson objectives and avoid misconceptions. Single-point rubrics and suggested answers guide teachers in analyzing open-ended student work to determine whether students meet lesson objectives. Using a single-point rubric allows teachers to support students with meaningful feedback. Students can also assess their own progress and set personal goals for improvement. Students can use a rubric as a reflection tool, or teachers can use it to provide detailed and specific feedback to students. Teachers may choose to use the stars and wishes format to provide feedback to younger students, putting improvement in a positive light. Older students may appreciate a more straightforward approach, like listing areas for improvement and areas of excellence. I hope this video helped you to learn more about the Security Awareness Curriculum. You can access all the lessons online. Thank you for watching and for helping your students learn how to stay cyber safe.